Hello YouTube, Andy Cam Reacts with more reactions for you. I'm very late, not just a little late, but a very late. It was Hyunjin's birthday, so I've decided that I should do a video for Hyunjin. I don't know how long it'll be, but I do know that he had a Artist of the Month. Um, so I'll definitely do that, and then I'm just gonna see what fancies my interest in terms of just watching some Hyunjin specific content, whether it's musical or otherwise. Um, but yeah, I just wanted. It's probably gonna be not a very long one, um, because I have no script whatsoever, or maybe it'll be very long because I have no script. But anyways, yeah, let's get going. This is Hyunjin's Artist of the Month, which was filmed a while ago, actually. Um, my screen regions are again weird. Hold on. Sorry about that. So this one is Motley Crue, covered by Stray Kids. Motley Crue spelled incorrectly, so I'm not sure what that means. So this was filmed 1 year ago, and this is from Studio Chum, in case you didn't know what this was. Pardon the interruption, by the way. I have an announcement to make. This video sponsor is Koreal, an online store focused on high quality Korean cosmetics, which comes at a great time because I've been personally needing to revitalize my skincare routine. It's been in the dumps a little bit lately. Specifically, Nacific and Stray Kids are collaborating and are promoting 3 different skincare sets with a bonus Stray Kids content. Specifically, Koreal sent me the Fresh Herb skincare set to try out, which includes the Origin Cream, these very cool Stray Kids Studio stuff, some face packs, Origin Toner, as well as a bunch of variety of content: toner, eye cream, serum, a lot of stuff. But as you can see, Nacific Cross Stray Kids, it's a collaboration, and they sent me this set, which also includes this amazing photo card. Of course, of which I will not show you everything, but here's Bangchan and Sungmin and Nino and Hyunjin and Changbin, good old bias one. I can't show you everything, I will not. But this, you get everything here with the set. Well, here, I lied. Here you go. Down in the description box, you will see links going to each of the 3 skincare sets. The first one, which is the one that I received, is a Fresh Herb Origin Serum, and it contains the photo booth pictures of all 8 members. The second skincare set that's linked below in my description box is the AHA BHA set, which has serum, toner, cream, and more mask packs as well as the Stray Kids Hanok photo card, which has a random card in it. And finally, the third one is the Nacific's best-selling set, which has a different variety of versions: the Fresh Herb Origin Kit, the Phyto Niacin Brightening Kit, Pink AHA BHA Kit, and Fresh Cica Plus Clear Kit. If you use this Cam Reacts discount code right here, you'll receive 30% off on one of these, if not all of the skincare sets here that I just showed you, plus the exclusive Stray Kids accessories. So, you know, give Stray Kids, Nacific, Koreal some support and love. If you need some skincare products, I highly recommend it. My skincare routine has been greatly enhanced by this, and I'm very happy to say that it is a quality product. I really appreciate Koreal for sending me this and working with me, and give them some support. So use my discount code, 30% off for one of those, if not all of them. And special thanks to Koreal for reaching out to me. Thank you very much. And let's get back into what you were hoping to see. Excuse me. I have no idea what the source music is. Sexy as always. I love how he's popping with the beat and the ways. I just recently learned that Hyunjin sweats a lot. I have no words. I love how he pops. Ooh, that was a cool cut. I was gonna comment earlier that I really like how he changes his facial expressions. I don't even know what to say. I'm tired from watching that. Jeez. Oh, this just might be the way I wrap my video up. Actually, is this
뭔가
is this?
사람들이 예상하는 거를 별로 하고 싶지 않았어요. 나한테도 이런 힘과 내가 이때까지 길러놨던 이런 춤들이 있다. 사람들의
Oh, actually,
기대도
let me go back and talk about the dancing. I don't like the song that much, which is typical of me considering I'm not a big fan of Western pop nowadays. Or was that not really pop, but hip hop? I'm not sure what that was. I just don't listen to it anymore. But of course, Hyunjin dancing to the song was was a spectacle to watch. Of course, so I must say Hyunjin's dance, at least from the Artist of the Month version, and I'll watch it again. But was much, I think, less technically. I don't think his dancing was as technical as some of the stuff I've seen him do. It was more about. Actually, I take that back because there were times when he's following the beat and it's really like fast movements. I don't know if fast necessarily translates to technical, but I'm not saying he lacks technical skill. That's not what I'm saying. I think the choreography that was made this time around was less technical than some of the other stuff. But Hyunjin moves in a very he's like an all-rounder to me when it comes to dancing. He's smooth when he needs to be, he's powerful when he needs to be, he's pops when he wants to. But the thing is, he also has to the body type that makes the dance look really cool. Oh, now I'm not comparing the two necessarily as if they're equals. I'm just saying because it's a frame of reference. But Rain or P, he was he was a soloist. He still is a soloist, I guess. But one of the things that really made him pop off, popularity wise, was his dance, his dancing ability. His skill was very good. He was very powerful, very smooth, very pop, very powerful. But I always felt like his body type made his movements that much more, his dancing looked that much more cool. And like P is like 180 centimeters, like the 185, 3, 2, maybe something like that. He was taller than the average Korean male, and not really so much earlier in his career, but towards like the middle of his peak, he started really honing his um, physique as well. So he was getting buffer, um, but not like buff, but like well muscular, I should say, well-rounded muscularly well-rounded. However, I want to say that. You can Google him if you want to. um, and the way he moved, there was a style to his movement. But it matched so well because of his physique, which is something that you can't really um, control, really, right? You're given your body, um, and you could you could um, kiwa is the word I was thinking about. What's how you could hone your body into something that's more in your mind when it comes to physicality, right? In terms of muscle definition and all that stuff, or lack of. um, but height, arm length, leg length, um, body type, that is something that's not so controllable, right? Not at all, actually, almost. Um, so I bring P up because I think Hyunjin benefits from something similar. His physique, his height, his arm length, his shoulder width, shoulder width he could kind of work out, but his neck, it all really looks, that makes his physique makes his dancing look that much better, and he's able to capitalize on his movements because of, I think that I don't know, it's kind of a long like monologue to say that he looks really good dancing, and he's also and I think his height, his arm length, his leg length, his body type really makes him look even that much better than let's say if I was, I'm like 174, 175, relatively short limbs, right? Um, by the way, I say 180 is like 6 foot. I think Hyunjin is close to 180 as well, which is about 6 feet, 5'11". I'm I'm 174, 175, which means I'm like 5'8" to 5'9", depending on which measuring tape you use and which shoes I'm wearing, for example. um, so he's at least 3 to 4 inches taller than me. Um, but anyways, now I'm really interested in what we're gonna get to here. He's already talking about things like, I don't want to do what other people expect me to do, right?
부응할 만한 도전이란 걸
Excuse
좀
me.
해보고 싶었던 것 같아요.
Still recovering from the cold.
안녕하세요.
kinda had like
서울의
a vampire
아티스트
look.
스트레이키즈 현진입니다. 아마 스테이는 느끼실지 모르겠지만 제가 지금 굉장히 떨고 있거든요. 정말 왜 이렇게 긴장이 되는지 모르겠는데 너무 조용하고요. 이 넓은 공간에 나밖에 없는 느낌이라 너무 많이 떨리고 멤버들이 너무 보고 싶네요. 우선 정말 제가 아티스트 오브 더 먼스에 나올 줄은 정말 상상도 못했었는데 정말 많이 놀랬던 기억이 있고, 진짜 저요? 이렇게 물어봤던 기억이 있습니다.
He's really cute.
안녕하세요.
10월의 아티스트 현진입니다. 이 방은 원래 찬이 형의 작업실이었는데 제가 물려받게 되었어요. 곡 작업을 할 때나 안무 구상이나 무대 구상할 때 다 이 공간에서 했습니다. 제가 10월의 아티스트가 되었다는 게 정말 믿기지 않았어요. 이런 자리를 통해서 저의 춤을 좀 보여줄 수 있을 거라는 기대감도 굉장히 크고요. 어쨌든 스테이는 저희 춤을 굉장히 좋아하기 때문에 그동안 하던 대로 열심히 하면 될 거라고 믿어 의심치 않습니다. 잘 나오고 있는 거 맞죠? 네, 제가 이번 아티스트 오브 더 먼스에서 선보일 곡은 포스트 말론의 Motley Crue라는 곡입니다.
It's Post Malone's
나만의
Motley
느낌이
Crue.
아닌 많은 사람들이 좋아할 만한 대중적인 요소를 많이 집어넣고 싶어서 군무를 야심차게 도전을 해보게 되었습니다. 단정하고 캄하지만 내면이 굉장히 강한 그런 마피아라는 테마를 잡고 제가 이번 춤에 도전을 해봤던 것 같아요. 안녕. 오늘은 연습을 해볼 거예요. 갈까요? 몸을 먼저 풀겠습니다. 저 요즘 완전 백예린 선배님의 한계라는 노래에 빠졌어.
Sarah was so much longer hair, and then I guess he cut it for the Motley Crue. He's so cute. There's a cuteness to him.
저 원래 몸 풀 때 듣는 곡들이 항상 정해져 있거든요. 콜드플레이, Fix You 막 이런 잔잔한 곡. 저 약간 리드미컬한 노래 들으면서 몸 풀면 몸이 맑게 돼갖고 무조건 잔잔한 걸로.
That makes sense, actually. He wants to be calm while doing his stretching and such.
아홉 찍 전에 머리를 자를 겁니다. 훈훈한 대학생 머리를 하고 싶어서. 장발 너무 오래 하기도 했고 좀 변화를 주고 싶어갖고. 정말 아티스트 오브 더 먼스를 준비하면서 내가 보여줄 수
But I
있는
really
건
like
정말
your
다
long
보여준
hair.
것 같은데 내가 안 보여준 게 뭐가 있을까라고 생각을 해봤을 때 그게 딱 머리였던 것 같아. 머리도 잘 나갔고 사실 머리 자른 가장 큰 이유가 정말 이 아티스트 오브 더 먼스를 하기 위함이에요. 이번 노래가 되게 세잖아요. 강인함을 좀 어필하고 싶어서 옛날에 더블락 감독 어려 보이지만은 않은 강한 모습을 많이 보여주고 싶다. 가장 큰 목표였기 때문에 싹둑 자르게 되었습니다.
들어주실 거거든요. 네, 완전히 제껴서 약간 바닥에 울려서 댄서들이 일어나는 느낌으로 뭉 털어 순간적으로 탁 잡아주는 거. 잘하는데. 큰일 났는데요? 저 지금 CD랑 멋있어요. 네, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 따라 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 자 따가 따다다단 빰빰빰 나이스. 쉴 구간이 없어요 여기는. 끝나지 않았어요. 좀 불안하다.
I think Hyunjin needs a lot of water because he sweats a lot.
진짜 에너지 많이 써야 되는 구간이에요.
주로 처음에 시선을 잡는 게 굉장히 중요하다고 생각을 해요. 댄싱으로 압도하는 모습을 좀 보여드리고 싶은 마음에 초반부터 되게 달리는 퍼포먼스가 된 것 같고.
I take my
잘했던 구간에.
naive comments about technical stuff and blah 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 back.
도전이란
I
걸
already
해보고
walked
싶었던 것
back a
같아요.
little bit, but I want to completely
나한테도
take that
이런
back.
춤과 내가 이때까지 길러놨던 이런 춤들이 있다. 나의 춤을 봐달라는 그런 뜻으로 짜봤던 것 같습니다.
Cool.
사실 제가 원래 이때까지 해왔던 것들을 그냥 보여드리는 거였으면 이만큼까지 떨리진 않았을 텐데 어쨌든 저에게도 챌린지라고 생각을 하거든요. 지금까지 쳤던 어떠한 노래도 이렇게까지 제가 힘들어한 적이 없었는데 진짜 소리꾼 한 5번 하면 이게 힘든 정도? 저 펌핑되고 있어. 점점 하면 한 번 할수록 이게 팔이 점점 두꺼워지는 느낌?
Breathe.
쉴 틈 없이 달리는 안무라서 체력 관리, 좀 해야 될 것 같아요. 저희 춤을 열심히 연마해서 보여드리고 싶어요. 지켜봐 주세요. 제 개인 동무 부분인데 그걸 듣자마자 와 이거는 진짜 여기다가 내가 소스 딱딱딱 맞춰갖고 춤을 추면 굉장히 멋있겠다라고 느꼈던 부분이라 그 부분을 더 멋있게 하려고 더 열심히 했던 것 같습니다.
빰빰빰 틱틱틱틱 튕기고 튕기고 다운 업 빠르게 두두두두두 마지막에만 총알
This choreographer actually makes it really fun, I think.
디디디디디디
띠디디디디디
디디디디디디
띠디디디디디
디디디디디디
띠디디디디디
그죠 아 나이스
띠디디디디디
맞아요 총이 조금만 더 크면 좋을 것 같아요
이래 칙학
오 멋있다
뭔가 개인적으로 춤과 그런 음악의 사운드적인 요소가 잘 들어맞았을 때를 굉장히 좋아하거든요. 동작을 해도 이 베이스와 이 베이스의 힘 차이가 좀 다른 그런 거를 좀 골라 듣는 취향이 있어요. 그래서 숨어있는 작은 하이햇 같은 것들을 좀 잘 찾아서 듣는 것 같아요. 이렇게 찍히면 나오나? 나오겠지? 어떻게 찍는 아이고 뭐지? 된 것 같습니다. 이번엔 정말 강약 조절이 중요합니다. 뿡뿡뿡뿡 빰빰빰빰뿡 와 뚜둥 이게 진짜 포인트예요. 골반이 같이 빵빵빵
There's so much intricacy to a choreography that you can't see in the
이번에는
first
뭔가
watch.
여유 있는 카리스마를 좀 보여주고 싶은데 표정을 지을
least not for
수가 있을까 싶을
non-dancer
정도로
like
춤이
me.
굉장히 격하다 보니까 이제 그 사이사이에 조금의 여유를 찾아서 그 부분에서 표정을 좀 했을 때 사람들이 헉할 수 있게끔 연구해 봤던 것 같아요.
킬링 파트
킬링 파트 오케이.
멋있게 현진 씨를 보여줄 수 있는
근데 제가 생각해봤는데
네.
약간 미치광이로 가려고요. 저 혼자 제가 안무 짜서 찍은 거 있거든요.
네.
이렇게 약간 이건 약간 해탈이었거든요.
네.
모든 거에 대한 해방감을 표현했는데
오.
이번에는 봤지 이게 나야 약간. 이번엔 약간 그런 연기 같은 거 안 넣으려고 그랬는데. 제가 근데 무대 화장을 한 것과 안 한 게 굉장히 크기 때문에 여기서 절대 못해요 진짜 절대.
Sometimes I forget how young
춤을 보면
these guys are, these girls and guys are.
기특하게 생각해 주실 것 같아서 그 부분만 믿고 열심히 하려고 합니다. 좋아해 주시리라 그거 의심치 않아요. 처음에는 제가 춤을 워낙 못 추다 보니까 정말 춤을 좋아할 수가 없었던 것 같아요. 그때는 정말 맨날 혼나고 맨날 울고 연습생 생활 초반을 그렇게 지냈었는데 잼하고 프리스타일하고 막 그런 문화 자체가 너무 재밌는 거예요.
형들이랑 친구들, 누나들이랑 서로 안무 짠 거 서로 공유해주면서 신발도 던지고 약간 이런 연습이었어서
그때부터 그럼
It's hard to imagine that he
춤을
couldn't dance.
좋아해야겠다라고 마음을 먹었어요. 죽기 살기로 그때부터 춤 연습을 아직도 기억나는데 한 오전 10시부터 한 새벽 5시까지 춤을 추고 제가 이제 서공예에 다녔을 시절이라 회사에서 대충 씻고 교복 갈아입고 바로 가서 춤을 추고 다시 회사 와서 다시 연습을 하고 그랬던 게 기억이 나요. 데뷔를 하고 나서 깨달았던 게 나는
Excuse me,
정말
it's really late.
아직 멀었다라고 느꼈던 게
대중들이 좋아하는 춤에 대한 고민을 굉장히 오래오래 했어요.
음.
TV에 예쁘게 나오고 멋있게 나오는 그런 것들은 대부분 선이더라고요. 그거를 굉장히 뼈저리게 느끼고
선적인 부분이 많이 부족했구나라는 걸 좀 느꼈고
They translated sun as a silhouette. And I was like, It's not necessarily wrong, although sun I think is more like outline, but like a silhouette is a shadow of an outline, right? I guess you could say. Um, so sun is like a line to me, and then I wrote outline to kind of to shape. So to Hyunjin, he's saying it's like lines to him. I think is more accurate than silhouettes. But anyways, this is me personally trying to maybe being a little too literal again, but let's
좀
move on.
유연함이 좀 많이 부족했다고 생각을 했어요. 그래서 데뷔 후에 현대무용과 재즈를 배웠던 것 같고 굉장히 큰
Nice.
도움이 되었던 게 좀 유연해지니까 몸을 쓸 줄 알게 되고 나만의 느낌을 좀 더 극대화시켜서 낼 수 있다는 걸 좀 느끼게 되었던 것 같아요.
So he focused a lot on flexibility, which makes sense actually.
제가 처음으로 안무를 짜서 사람들에게 공개를 했던 빌리 아일리시의 노래 그때 당시에 이제 음악 방송에 이제 팬들도 못 들어오고 항상 하던 콘서트인데도 불구하고 막상 이렇게 안 하게 되니까 그 공허함이 좀 더 배로 다가왔던 것 같아서 이 마음을 내가 팬분들께 얘기는 해주고 싶은데 제가 말주변이 없어서 특기인 춤을 살려서 좀 팬분들께 보여드리고 싶었던 것 같아요.
Let me let you go.
D4 or D minus 4.
종이컵 안 갖고 왔어.
이 휴지를 삼각대처럼
I'm genius. 오늘 연습을 해보겠습니다.
나이스 나이스.
지금 한 파트 한 파트 할수록 제 수명이 짧아지는 기분이 들어요. 배고파. 아니 도미노 활동 중이라 맛있는 걸 먹지도 못하고.
You're still good looking after
저만 잘하면 되는
being
거라
drizzled in sweat.
이거는 아무래도 제 개인으로 구상한 게 아니다 보니까 부담이 안 된다면 그건 거짓말 같습니다.
아우먼을 준비하면서 가장 크게 생각했던 거는 정말 아직 멀었다라는 생각을 많이 했던 것 같고
와, 내가 정말 이걸 할 수 있겠지?
할 수 있죠. 스테이가 봐주는데 못할 거 뭐 있어, 그죠? 전 해냅니다. 화이팅. 춤에 대한 좀 더 깊은 생각들을 많이 했던 것 같아요. 처음 도전해보는 것인 것만큼 굉장히 큰 부담을 안고 이렇게 시작을 하게 되었는데 준비 안 된 상태에서 해본 적은 없기 때문에 이번에도 정말
Something
잠을 주려고
about
했던 것 같아요.
눈 감았을 때
Hyunjin with his wet hair, with his kind of fierce facial expressions,
잠을 좀 설쳤던 것 같습니다.
kind of makes someone
생각하느라
feel some way.
자려고 누웠다가도 모니터 영상 한 번 다시 보고
I apologize if that was really loud.
설레면서 떨리고 긴장되면서 긴장 안 돼. 무슨 말인지 모르겠죠.
No, I think I understand because I have a hard time expressing my thoughts, but
사랑해
usually
주셨으면 좋겠다라고 생각을 합니다.
나에게 힘을 주세요. 내가 좋아하는 거울샷. 근데 나 또 이 옷 입었구나. 여러분들도 또 올리실 거죠? 말 안 해도 다 알긴 아는데 안녕. 다시 가볼게요. 안녕.
D minus 3.
오늘 이제 아티스트 오브 더 먼스에서 10월의 아티스트 현진이라고 발표가 났더라고요. 굉장히 설레는 마음. 오늘 약간 좀 의지 좀 불끈 의욕 상승. 저는 되게 나중에 공개가 되는 줄 알고 있었는데 친구한테 연락이 온 거예요. 너 이번에 아티스트 오브 더 먼스 나간다며 이렇게. 너 어떻게 알았어? 여기 이렇게 돼갖고 아오먼 이렇게 해갖고 팬분들께 알려드렸죠. 형들이 올 때가 됐는데.
Ah, dancers.
우선 정말 처음 뵙는 댄서
Oh, really?
형들이 굉장히 많았어서 좀 제가 원래 낯을 많이 가리는데 이제 댄서 형을 이제 발로 좀 이렇게 누르는 그런 안무가 있어요. 되게 좀 죄송스러웠죠. 먼지도 묻고 그러니까. 그래서 그 부분 이제 좀 이렇게
여기까지만 한번 해볼까요?
그동안 운동화였잖아요. 근데 오늘은 구두라서 좀 미리 죄송하다는 말씀을 드립니다. 사실 저의 배고픔을 좀 표현하고 싶었던 것 같아요. 나의 춤에 대한 야망과 자신감과 포부와 이런 것들을 표현을 한 것 같고 더 많은 사람들이 나의 춤을 좀 더 봐줬으면 좋겠다라는 생각을 갖고 이번 스튜디오 춤을 좀 임했던 것 같아요.
Oh, last practice. Ooh. It's very interesting to see
진짜
them monitor
안무가 너무
themselves, right?
촉해서 진짜 체력이 진짜 중요할 것 같아요. 어후, 진짜 떨리네. 전 이렇게까지 떨어본 기억이 없는데 좀 상당하네요.
You know, I did watch
아직은
Woo-young's Artist of the Month, and he kind of showed a lot of nerves as well. And I guess it would be very different if you're always moving as a group, right? Um, Woo-young with ATs and Hyunjin with Stray Kids, right? So to go alone, there's a lot more pressure. There's a lot more focus on you. I think that realization is probably um, there's a lot of weight to that, right? I feel like probably. So that's probably one of the reasons he feels all this pressure. He has this, and which is very good as a person that I find a, that this is a very quality trait in a performer. Maybe is probably the best way to put it. The strive to improve is always good no matter what area you're in, but the constant, because let me back up and say, so personally as a project manager, I strive to improve every single time and try to come up with something that I've learned and try to mitigate mistakes, right? Because as a project manager, I manage a lot of projects. And managing a lot of projects comes with a lot of risk. Unforeseen events, for example, or you know, what was originally planned doesn't go as intended, for example. You know, there's always these things, right? We could try and mitigate as much as we can, but we also have to be really reactive. So I'm not in a position where I could consistently rehearse the same thing over and over again, although I could kind of have a framework, as I would call it, like, you know, come up with, in this situation I should always check these ABCs. If in this situation I should check A, B, C, D through H. In this situation I should be checking these things. but I can never practice one thing over and over and over again because it just doesn't happen. I don't come across the same project more than once because there's only one unique project. But in a situation like this where Hyunjin is practicing for the artist of the month, anyone's practicing for the artist of the month, they are constantly, well, they start with learning the choreography and all that stuff, but I bet that was the last dance that they did there. That was probably like the 50th time he's danced with all those people, or maybe 100th time. I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly, but it is not only once. He's done it multiple times up until the last day, and then there was the final practice. After the final practice, he's sitting here monitoring again, so he could at least keep in mind what looked good or what felt good probably, and what's probably he feels like he still needs to make sure he keeps in mind for the actual day of. It's a different kind of thing. I can't really relate in that regard, doing the same thing over and over again to hone and to improve and to make it perfect as much as possible, at least, right? But to see Woo did this too, I think, and Hyunjin doing it here, to see them strive for perfection after doing the same dance for the umpteenth nth time, whatever. It's no wonder they're so good at what they're doing.
뭔가 베스트는 아닌 것
That was a
같아서
long-winded
연습을 좀 많이
comment again. I
해야겠어요.
apologize.
생각 정리 겸 시간 날 때 그림이나 좀 보여줄게요. 사실 이 공간에서 그림도 많이 그리고 저는 이제 춤추는 거 말고는 그림만 그리니까 제가 좋아하는 About Time이었나? 이건
Of course, Hyunjin is really good at drawing. I think also Jungkook from BTS is incredibly artistic as well.
그림 둔이었고요. 또 내가
That's amazing.
거기서 뭐를 하는
Show me more.
뭐 일본어 공부나 저희 엄마가 이거를 다시 봐보라고 하셨어갖고 창빈 형한테 전화 왔어. 형,
Hey, Changbin.
나 9번 연습하다가 촬영하고 있어. 인사할래? 인사해.
안녕.
왜? 언제 들어오나 해서?
없길래.
알았어, 나 금방 들어갈게.
어이.
Aw, Changbin.
뭐 거의 돼. 우리 엄마. 뭐 아무튼 저의 취미였고요. 창빈이 형이 얼른 들어오래 해서 들어가 보도록 할게. 걱정하거든요.
That's interesting too. I didn't see that aspect of Changbin actually thus far.
안녕하세요. 벌써 오늘이라는 게 정말 믿기지가 않아.
So it's D-Day.
너무 떨려서 어제 잠을 제대로 못 잤는데 눈이 번쩍 뜨이더라고요. 아니 그리고 오늘을 위해서 종합 비타민인가 그거를 시켰는데 알고 보니까 배송이 화요일날 오는 게 아니라 수요일날 오는 거였어. 그래서 굉장히 실망을 하고 있는 모습입니다. 창빈이 형 그 비타민 그 되게 좋은 그거를 챙겨왔습니다. 어제 이제 마지막으로 연습하였을 때 의상도 입어보고 했는데 그래도 멋있게 나올 것 같아서 기대감도 있습니다. 오늘은 진짜 뭔가 밥심이 중요한 것 같아요. 평소 같으면 중요한 촬영날은 거의 먹질 않는데
It's funny. I've only seen 2 artists of the month, right? But I think Hyunjin especially sweats a lot, and more so than other idols I've seen. And I'm not saying they don't sweat, obviously. I'm just saying Hyunjin is dripping sweat. And I would imagine sweating that much. So there's a lot of content in your sweat, right? Well, primarily water and sodium, amongst probably other stuff, but those are the 2 primary things. The body needs salt in your body, sodium in your body, and the body needs water. So no wonder he's burning all those calories, and he needs to drink and constantly feels hungry after working a good practice, is because he needs that energy.
이건 안
So he puts a lot of emphasis, I think, on eating,
열심히 먹어.
and I think it's especially needed for him.
정말 그 사명감을 갖고 사명감을 갖고 하고 있습니다. 정말 그 이름에 걸맞는 영상을 남기기 위해서 음방 끝나고 가서 새벽에 연습하고 안무 배우고 그랬던 게 정말 주마등처럼 스쳐 지나가는 그런 순간이네요. 열심히 노력한 만큼 갑자기 나올 거라는 확신을 갖고 이 몸 한번 불태워 보도록 하겠습니다. 영찬이는 안녕.
So I do remember one thing, is recitals. I only did one piano recital in my life, and I did play some violin, but I really not really seriously at school. But what a piano recital, although I didn't really care at the time, and the gravity didn't really hit me as for what I was actually doing. But you know, I only learned piano for a year, so it's not really like I didn't do anything complicated. It was a really simple song. But to do the same thing over and over again, I didn't have, and I was too young really to really have this anyway, but I didn't have the strive for perfection. I didn't have the work ethic. I didn't have any of that, right? So it's especially doing the same thing over and over and over again. I really didn't like it. Again, I was really young, so that probably had a huge factor into why I didn't really enjoy practicing the same thing over again for the recital. I would imagine things would be a little different if I was to prepare for something like that now. I can imagine, but anyways, just wanted to comment.
안녕하세요. 쫀득한 춤선 맛집 스트레이키즈 댄싱 족데뷔 현진입니다. 자연스럽게요. 쫀득한 춤선 맛집 스트레이키즈의 족데뷔 댄서 현진입니다. 댄싱 족데뷔 현진입니다. 안녕. 열심히 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 떨리네요.
I wonder how many takes they do actually. Very curious how the makeup
체력이 좀
outfit changes, like how he looks completely.
네, 그거 하나 쓱 가져와서 먹었습니다. 그래서 컨디션이 꽤 좋은 것 같아요. 네, 우선 첫 번째 착 블랙 슈트고요. 이렇게 타투 스티커로 포인트를 주었고, 첫 번째 착에 제가 생각하는 가장 메인 핵심 포인트는 이 모자인데, 지금은 그냥 이렇게 좀 부시시한 머리로 시작을 하지만 모자를 눌러 쓰면 좀 굉장히 좀 세 보이는 듯한 그런 느낌이라. 아, 긴장되네. 뭐라고 긴장되죠?
I'm noticing that the tattoo on his neck is different. A lot of these scenes have different tattoos on his neck.
아, 여기요. 차고 딱 긋고 타 이게 포인트입니다. 바뀌고 빠 바뀌고 빠 바뀌어서 파바바바바바바.
So it looks like they do little bits and pieces in the choreography.
다음에
Make sure they're satisfied with the
여기 빨려 들어가.
performance, and they go to the next part. Oh, sorry for the yawning, by the way. It's a little late.
정말 저는 정말 태어나서 지금까지 했던 모든 안무 중에서 이 안무가 제일 힘든 것 같고 체력적으로 굉장히 잡아야 되는 게 너무 많아서 좀 어렵다기보다 좀 힘들고 근데 그래서 더 임팩트 있고 뭔가 좀 살아있는 듯한 느낌이 나는 것 같아요.
Yeah, from the choreographies I've seen from Hyunjin, I feel like this is what I was trying to say. I think is it's not the hardest choreography he's done, but there's a lot of energy, like he's saying.
아 진짜 심심해 죽을 것 같아요. 지금 누가 저를 좀 진짜
Oh,
심심해
Dancing by
죽을 것
Yourself.
같아요. 지금
I'm guessing that's a reference
저를
to
좀 괴롭혀줘야
compared to other
마음이
members.
풀리는데 굉장히 조용하네요. 알 수 없는 그 긴장감이 막 흐르는데 창빈이 형이랑 한이랑 리노 형이랑 이해
Changbin, Han, Lino. Those are the bias 1, 2, 3 in order.
이랑 죄다 보고 있나? 내가 지금 얼마나 긴장을 하고 있는지 다들 지켜보길 바래. 보고 있나? 안 보고 있지 또 뭐야 이민호 또 안 보고 있지. 이민호는 안 보고 있을 테니까 반말 좀 쓸게. 민호 안녕.
Wait a minute, 1 second. Sorry about that. So, it's weird. Like, I think the song has a great beat, but I just don't like the singing. But I know Post Malone is very popular, very famous.
와 지구의 새동안 중에서 동작 제일 잘 잡았어. 그죠? 저는 오늘 끝나자마자 곱창을 먹을 겁니다. 이거
곱창.
하려고 제가 지금 살도 좀 빼고 그래서 오늘은 끝나자마자 진짜 저를 위한 파티를 할 거예요. 곱!
Do you guys even know what gopchang is? I think gopchang is, I think it's intestine. I don't remember from which animal. Specifically, I thought it was the small intestines, but I might be wrong. But anyways, I don't personally like gopchang. My wife likes
Chang.
gopchang.
창빈 형이 널 지켜줄 거야. 창빈 형 보고 있지? 첫 번째 착 신이 완료되었습니다.
I guess he's
정말
Hyunjin
긴장
and
많이
Changbin are really
했는데
close.
예쁘게 찍어주셔서 멋있게 나온 것 같아서 굉장히 기쁘고요. 저는 그럼 이만 두 번째 착으로 갈아입고 오겠습니다. 두 번째 착으로 돌아왔습니다. 네, 이제 후반부가 남아 있는데 또 새로운 의상 입으니까 아까 그 설렘이 또 다시 나오는 것 같아서 굉장히 떨리네요. 또 아무튼 열심히 또 촬영에 임해서 멋진 영상 만들도록 하겠습니다. 안녕.
See you.
이 바닥이 안 미끄러지는 바닥입니다.
Good to see some smiles, actually.
한번 바로 다시.
네, 현진 씨
I love it when the person said 멋있다 and he's like kind of gets embarrassed. You could definitely tell there's a difference in personality, Wooyoung and Hyunjin. And I'm bringing Wooyoung up, that's the only other artist of the month I've seen so far. Hyunjin's a little more timid. I think Wooyoung is much more easygoing, maybe, easygoing is not the right word. More of a social butterfly than Hyunjin,
나의
at least.
춤이란 오직 나만을 보여줄 수 있는 자리인 것 같아요. 내가 어떤 생각을 갖고 있는지 말로 표현하지 않아도 나의 춤으로 보여줄 수 있기 때문에 나의 하나의 또 다른 언어라고 생각을 합니다.
But you could tell I think he's also very kind in nature.
정말 끝날 것 같지 않았던 이 모험들이 끝난 것 같아서 굉장히 뿌듯하고 또 이렇게 센 안무는 정말 처음이라 저에게도 많은 도전이었는데 멋지게 다들 이렇게 담아주셔서 너무 감사드리고 행복하게 집에 갈 수 있을 것 같습니다.
네, 이걸 보고 계신 우리 스테이 여러분, 정말 스테이의
He's got some cuteness to him,
없었다면
like
제가
a little bit of
이 자리에
ego.
없을 것 같고 정말 스테이를 위해서 제가 열심히
This is actually really fun to
예쁘게
kind of learn more about Hyunjin.
화이팅, 사랑합니다.
이렇게 저의 10월이 끝났습니다. 더 멋있는 현진이로 또 여러분들을 뵈러 갈 테니까 기대 많이 해주시고 스튜디오 춤도 많이 사랑해주세요. 감사합니다, 스테이. 네, 스튜디오 춤 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 눌러주세요.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it one more time and let's talk about this a little bit and then call it wraps. Name, make sure it's 40K. Yep, it's 4K and 60. Cool.
Count up the bands sticking up. No rubber band is speaking up. Chain is so heavy, can pick it up. Came with the gang, myriad. I see you with hilarious. Where's my root mysterious? My whip from fast and furious. I get the calms, period. Covered in ice, Siberia. I'm at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, I really like the beat of the song. What? I just don't like the singing.
Came with the gang, a myriad. Came with the mud crew. Sit up. I just forgot where I was. Pull it out, throw it out. Sit up, get up, get up, get up. Came with them, came with them, came with them. I got John Wick hit up. I'ma go get up. Came with the army, yeah. The people around me still the same. We just wanna party, 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 yeah. We ride it, you won't never count up the bands sticking up. No rubber band is speaking up. Chain is so heavy, can pick it up. Came with the gang.
Did I see
No rubber band is speaking up.
sweat?
Chain is so heavy,
Yeah.
can pick it up. Came with the gang.
Something flew. I think it was sweat.
Where's my root mysterious? My whip from fast and furious. Cause we got tears. I get the calms, period. Covered in ice, Siberia. I'm at the top of the pyramid. I'm scarf serious. We gonna play serious. Came with the gang. What you gonna do? I'ma pull up with the crew. When I'm off the juice, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that.
All these dramatic like view changes really makes it hard to see just how hard that dancing was on Hyunjin.
I'm at the top of the pyramid, bitch, I'm a star serious. We gonna play serious. Came with the gang of myriad, came with the gang of myriad, came with the mob crew.
Cool. Kind of looks like a vampire, yeah? All right. That was Hyunjin's Artist of the Month and also like the behind the scenes of Hyunjin's Artist of the Month. I think that's where it's already a 15-minute video, so I'm going to stop there in terms of watching what I'm watching here. I saw this real quick.
너무 잘생겼어.
너무 잘생겼어. Not really much of a reaction, I guess. He's just getting hyped with it, banging his head. It's fun to see Bangchan enjoy this though.
와, 아직 안 끝났어.
Why is it so fun to watch Bangchan just bounce?
큰일 났어요. 다시 부은 것 같아요. 아, 이거는 여기 이건 여기. 어, 아니야, 사실 여기야. Yeah. Henji did such a great job. And
Nice.
yeah, I think the song itself is really good too. It's one of my favorite songs. The song and how he put in the kind of off tempo section inside. I think that was a really good idea as well because we talked it through together. We were like, oh, what should we do? And I gave him some ideas, but I think he did such a great job. 그리고 우리 현진이는 지금 보여야지. 이거 보여줄게요. Ready? 와, 너무 잘생겼잖아.
Wow.
너무 잘생겼어 우리 현진이. 그렇죠.
Is there another language, by the way, that does that? Wow. 저기 멀리. And like there's this like Koreans do this like weird like vocal growl when they speak and to accent what they're saying, right? To put some more emotion to it. I don't know. Maybe there are other languages that do that, but I Korean I always find it funny. And I do it too, like without really knowing. I do it as well. When I'm speaking to like my wife or my family or something. Okay, so I'm late. I'm about a week late. I'm spilling this on the 27th. I think his birthday was on the 20th, so I apologize. It's a happy belated birthday to Hyunjin. Thanks for bringing this up to my attention. I forget who it was. I'm sorry. Because it was brought to my attention that it's Hyunjin's birthday around his birthday. So I'm already way late, right? So anyways, but I'm glad I got to it. I'm glad I got to watch the Artist of the Month thing. I heard Artist of the Month is no longer a thing, which is unfortunate because I think it seems like they put a lot of effort into it. The artists and the production team behind it. To wrap my thoughts up on Hyunjin, at least from the aspects of what I saw here, he's got so I learned that he learned a lot of modern dance. He didn't know dancing was really hard for him before, and he probably had to work very hard at it and really found a joy for it, right? And that's why he kept working at it. I also learned that he's good looking. He's a very nice guy, from what I could tell. He's kind of timid, like you said, and you could kind of see it in his body language. He gets a little shy when he gets complimented on, 멋있다 or whatever. But you could tell, it's like a small ego boost, and he likes it. But he's also shy about it, which is cute. Like as a young, I would find that very cute. You could tell he's got a little bit of a perfectionist in him, which is great for, I think, for these performance-based things, right? Being a perfectionist is part of the reason why you can be as good as you are. Yeah, I think Hyunjin's a great dancer as well. I still can't figure out why people were bashing Stray Kids as like the worst dancers of fourth gen, and maybe they don't mean that maliciously, but because they're comparing it to other boy groups. But I still can't. I don't know. People are entitled to their opinions. Of course, my opinions are also will not always line up with other people, so I have to let that go. But in general, yeah, Hyunjin's a very sweet guy. You could tell. And like I said, I only recently found out that he has torrential sweat. His sweat ducts his sweat pores, or whatever they're called, are incredibly hyperactive, it seems. Kind of adds to the little bit of charm he has, I guess, to it though. By the way, when I am playing sports, I do sweat and I do drip sweat. But my hair, I used to have longer hair as well, and my hair would never get that wet. Like as if I just washed my hair. Like it doesn't get that wet. It never did. So it's very fascinating to see the the sweat. Overall in general, I really enjoyed this, and I could tell I like Hyunjin a lot actually, and of course, Changbin looks after him, which is great because Changbin's bias one. They seem to have seems from the little bits and pieces they seem to have a pretty close relationship. Yeah. Comment down below what else you want to see from me. By the way, I was thinking about getting to Hyunjin's solo song on this one as well, but I actually ended up doing the artist of the month stuff, and that works out fine, I guess. But because regardless, I'll get to Hyunjin's solo song from the Stray Kids replay, but I wasn't sure if I'll get to this artist of the month thing. So I'm glad I watched it. Got to watch some behind the scenes stuff. I got to see him kind of vlog his activities behind it. You could tell he learns choreography really quickly, it seems like. So yeah, it was great to see. Good to see Hyunjin be Hyunjin as well. Let's see. Otherwise, around the horizon, I'll be doing my usual Stray Kids interaction activities as well, and I also will be mixing up musical content and non-musical content like compilations and such. So if you guys have a compilation you want me to see, Hyunjin related or otherwise, bring it up to my attention so I can watch it. Like the video, subscribe. I have a Patreon, by the way, if you guys are interested. My patrons are very shy. They are not bombarding me with requests. So I need to bring more patrons, I guess, so they could bring more requests and such. Because I feel like I feel like it's I have a few ideas and a few things. I just need to execute on them. But I'm like, bandwidth is a little tight, so I apologize. There's new songs that come out. There's new stuff I want to do. There's all this stuff, right? So I'll get there eventually. To a more happy medium of, maybe a couple of, maybe 3 items for Patreon, and then like 4 items of YouTube per week. I don't know. I'm just spitballing right now. See what sticks. But anyways, I'm exhausted. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna start wrapping the video up before I start falling asleep while standing here. Like the video, subscribe. I have all the fun, Twitter, Instagram. I also have Discord in the links below. Join the Discord. I would love to have more stays there. And finally, I have that Koreal sponsor. If you guys need more cosmetics, use that code I have. It's 30% off. And I'm using the Pacific product line, and it's great. May not show here. I'm still recovering from like having the cold sore and like breakouts from other, non-related to skincare. But anyways, with that said, have a good day, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.